If you didn't know, I actually collected like 300 Pokemon cards. So, if you give me enough interest, I will actually collect them all. Hey, welcome back. Today's video is going to be on my top 5 under 5. So if you haven't seen my top 10 under 10 video, I'll be linking it in the eye above and in the description box below. I definitely go through more affordable drugstore products there that are in the $5 to $10 range, and I specifically made sure not to do under 5 because this is the video that we're doing today. So these are all affordable drugstore, and of course they are all cruelty-free. I only do buy cruelty-free products, and I only do use cruelty-free products on this channel. All the products talked about in this video will be listed in the description box below, as well as whatever's on my face. It'll all be in the description box down below. And while you're down there, why not subscribe to this channel, like and comment on this video, and make sure to hit that bell notification so you won't miss any of my uploads. So if you want to see my top 5 products under $5, then just keep on watching. So the first product I have to talk about is the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. The shade I have it in is in Brownie Brows. So this is basically a fiber gel mascara. It has a bunch of fibers in it, so it makes your eyebrows look fuller, thicker, just fluffier in general, which is definitely what I'm going for. I like more of a fluffy, thick, natural looking brow. This fills in the tiny little gaps that you have in your brow. It's not gonna give you the eyebrow that I have now, all right? It's not, okay? You're asking too much for an eyebrow gel mascara. This is just going to give you that natural, feathered, kind of Glossier look. Do you know what I mean? That Glossier vibe. This is what this will give you at a fraction of the price because whew, Glossier is expensive. But this is perfect for just filling in the tiny little gaps, just a little bit of extra oomph to your eyebrow. So this is very quick and on-the-go product. It's more of a natural eyebrow gel. If you used eyebrow gel before and you felt it heavy and thick and weighing down on your hairs, on your eyebrow hairs, this is definitely not that feeling. I can barely feel that it's on my face right now, and it's definitely more of a natural, not such a strong hold product. It also has the tiniest wand to get absolutely every single hair. You can see all of the fibers in it when you pull it out. It's really, really tiny, and it just coats every single hair perfectly. Moving on to some single shadows from the drugstore that I think you definitely need to add to your collection. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Single Shadows. I have it in Brulee and I have it in Nutty. These are the two ones that I want to show to you guys because these are the best of the bunch. Now this is the old packaging. They did reformulate these and repackage these because thank God the packaging sucks, all right? It doesn't want to close at all. It'll just flop open, which I don't want you flopping open. All right, you're gonna get smushed and crushed and I'm gonna be sad. Creme Brulee is the perfect shade that matches my skin tone / is a little bit lighter than my skin tone. It is the perfect color that I use to highlight the brow bone if I need a matte. What the hell? This is the perfect shade to use as a matte brow bone highlight, and it is amazing for setting primer, just evening out my eyelids, and it is very, very crazy pigmented, very creamy, not chalky on the eye, as some lighter shades can be. They can start looking chalky and dusty, but this is pure, creamy, pigmented goodness. And now I want to talk about Nutty because Nutty is such a unique shade at the drugstore as a single shadow. If I remember correctly, back in the day, this was called a satin taupe dupe. I don't know because I don't buy MAC Cosmetics because they test on animals, but this is a beautiful satin taupe. That's the perfect description of this product. It can lean more gray, more purple, more brown, depending on what other shades you pair with it. So it definitely can go a multitude of directions, which is why I'm really recommending this because it is such a versatile single shadow. So yes, these are just very creamy, pigmented, blendable shades. Don't expect this to be high shine pigment because that's not what this is meant to be. This is a very satin, shiny shade. Yeah, satin shiny. Satin leaning towards shiny, not metallic. So the next product I have to talk about is the LA Girl Pro Primer High Definition Eyeshadow Primer in Nude. So this is just a great drugstore primer that I don't think anybody talks about because it's kind of a dupe for the Smashbox one that comes in the different skin tones. So this only comes in white and nude, I think. So this is the nude shade. Obviously this is not nude for everybody. So they should probably come out with a few more colors just because this is gonna be looking ashy on a lot of you gals. But this just evens out the discoloration I have on my lid. I don't know why I have panda eyes, okay? I genuinely don't know why. I just have a lot of darkness on the eyelids specifically and on the under eye, but more so on the eyelid that makes me look sleepier than I really am. But this just takes care of all of that, makes the shadows that you put on top pop, and it's just one of the only drugstore cruelty-free colored primers that I've seen. So this is definitely not too emollient on the eye. It definitely sets down. It's a lot thicker of a product. So this buffs and blends almost into like a powder type of finish. I still do set the primer with the brulee shadow that I just talked about, but you definitely could not if you don't have oily eyelids, but I definitely do. So this is definitely a hidden gem. I know everybody talks about the other one because Tati talked about it, but this is the Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara. And this is like $4. I don't understand why this is so cheap for what it is. These give the fluffiest lashes you have ever seen. I'm wearing it on the eye right now. Very, very fluffy. It makes my lower lashes look fake. That's what I can tell you. I've worn this mascara multiple times and my boyfriend has asked me, are your eyelashes fake? And you know, they're not. So that's how you know the true test of an amazing mascara. So this just gives me incredible volume. It can look a little clumpy if you go in too many times. I just limit it to 2 coats and it gives me incredible volume. The lashes are very fanned out and fluffy looking, and the wand is actually curved, so it kind of fits the curve of your eye as well, and it just gets into every single lash. I can get in the outer corner, the inner corner, and it just looks so amazing. If you have a very emollient concealer underneath your eye, this can definitely smudge all the way under there. This is not waterproof, okay, but it still lasts a very long time on me, someone who has very watery eyes. These don't really hold a curl, but my eyelashes never hold a curl unless it's waterproof, just because I do have stick straight, pin straight lashes that just don't want to do what I want them to do. But if you already do have naturally curled lashes and you put this on top, it'll probably look absolutely fantabulous. So the last product I have to talk about is the Essence Satin Touch Blushes. I don't hear a lot of people talking about these, but these are such good blushes. They only do come in 2 shades though. Like I would like more. I want like a taupey brownie color. I want so many more peaches and pinks and just, oh, I would collect them all. Like Pokemon cards. I would collect them all. If you didn't know, I actually collected like 300 Pokemon cards. So if you give me enough interest, I will actually collect them all. So these blushes are really soft and sheeny. They're very satin, as the name obviously implies. Okay, you're stupid, Adrika. Okay. These are not too pigmented where it will, you know, look splotchy on the cheek. It'll start to blotch up, stick to certain spots. These blend very beautifully. These have amazing packaging. As you can see, they're very tiny and they're very compact. So they just fit into any little crevice that you want to put them in. So these aren't a flat matte, and this is just about the farthest I will go because I do have lots of texture on my cheek. I don't like shimmer there, but this is the farthest I will go. If you look at them very closely, you can see the absolute tiniest hint of sparkle in them, like gold sparkle in the satin coral one. The satin love one has tiny bits of silver sparkle, and the coral one has tiny bits of gold sparkle, but these definitely don't translate on the cheek at all. Like, I don't know what the point of putting them in was, but they don't translate. So that wraps up my video, guys, on my top 5 makeup products under $5. I hope you found something that interested you. These products are definitely so good that you need to give them a chance, and they're under $5. $5. That is piss poor cheap. Piss poor cheap. All the products talked about in this video will be listed in the description box below, as well as whatever else is on my face. It'll all be listed in the description box below. If you like me, if you like my content, if you like my videos, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. It really does help me out a ton, and make sure to hit the bell notification so you won't miss any of my uploads. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks so much for watching. Bye!